Oh my god, that definitely wasn't what I expected. The cultural evening and if you ever go to Romania, yeah, this project is a bulking diet.
All possibility to make your dreams come true. Yeah.
Morning. It's currently 9 AM. We slept horrible. Let's not talk about dogs barking, everybody being extremely loud, and the non-existent sound isolation. That's why I'm trying to talk not super loudly. But we just finished a push workout, aka 45 minutes of push-ups and abs for 45 minutes straight. It was hard. What do you think?
Yes.
How hard it was?
7 out of 10.
Harder than you expected, right?
Yes, obviously.
My shoulders on fire. And then I also did stretching, and currently we're going to go on a little walk before breakfast. And let me just tell you, I'm tired. Still tired. Yesterday was too long. If you haven't seen my video, that's my last video. Check it out. We just came out on a walk before breakfast. Not gonna lie, yesterday I felt like shit because I felt super shitty from eating and sitting, and now I'm starving. What a surprise. No view yet because of clouds. Oh my gosh, this is so horrible. You can't see on the bad grainy iPhone footage, but it's so trashy here. So much waste. Just there's a house and then there's trash. The introduction is starting and we're still eating. Or introduction is introducing ourselves with food that actually the breakfast not much to eat. Best part. First day always is about getting to know each other and the program a little bit more. What's going to be your schedule, what we're going to do. We have like activities to connect with each other, and our schedule was for daily schedule from 10 till 1 with 1 coffee break, then break from 1 till 4, lunch break with something else, and then from 4 till 7. And here afterwards I asked that there are no vegan options, and he bought me, the owner, the organizer, vegan options that I could take to my room to snack on. And here I'm testing a ginger shot that it's 150 milliliters. Snack time. This was yesterday's dinner, but we arrived at 11 and I wasn't hungry or in the mood to eat. Now I'm fine. Here we had to write on a paper 2 truths and 1 lie, and need to walk around and ask other people to guess or lie. And actually everyone guessed that I'm not an evening person, because other things were reading 45 books and being able to do splits. Almost everyone guessed. Oh my gosh, we just walked out. Oh my god. What? I'm shook. Just shooked. Currently on the blue hiking trail, not till the top because we don't have 7 hours of time, unfortunately. Our break was from 1:30 till 4, but we finished eating lunch at 2:10. Now it's currently 2:30, so we don't have a lot of time, sadly. 30-minute walk, but to get further in this, yikes. Oh my god. Yeah. Not a great situation because it's freshly the tractor just has driven here. We're lucky. Just made a huge mistake. The camera can't capture how dirty my boot is. And this has been the trail for basically 90% of the walk. And we've come this far to see, well, the view is good, but of course there are trees in front. And this is the other entry from the other side. Here's a better view than when we were going all there on that mud, in that mud. Time to try out this tofu. I don't know what's even is it. Is it regular tofu? Is it what? I don't know. Also time to get blind from the flashlight. Oh, it's regular tofu. I thought it's maybe something cooler. I don't know how I'm going to eat it because they just gave me it as the vegan option that I can take to my room, but it's just basic tofu. It's like tofu. Well, yeah, obviously, Evelina, I don't know why I'm acting so like I'm a bougie bitch. It's a tofu. It was written there. Simple basic tofu. I just didn't have a fork. That's why also, but I also don't have any explanation why I was acting like that. Really? Oh my gosh, it's so salty. Oh, but I have the hummus, so I can eat tofu with hummus. That sounds good. I like tofu, but it's so hard to eat it because it literally has 3.1 grams of salt per 100 grams. I want to eat it, but it's really hard to eat it. I'm not over-exaggerating. I'm going to put on this and then maybe it won't feel that salty. My stomach won't like it. I'm so full that I feel like I'm going to break apart, blow up. Oh my god. So we decided to go on a run. That definitely wasn't what I expected. I thought it's going to be easy. Yeah, you'll be like, how can a run be easy? First of all, I thought, just easy run. No fast pace, nothing. So we had two problems. The first one, obviously, we are in Romania. That means mountains, hills. So this was hill work. Actually, my first ever hill run. 12 kilometers hill run. And the second thing, I thought there were going to be a walking path, and we were basically running near the huge road where trucks, all the cars are driving, no place for actually walking. So those two things weren't great, but I don't know, it felt long and fast at the same time. My calves, up the hill, down the hill, no hills, hurting, confused. Water comparison, the same run, the same size of bottle. I would rate this run with difficulty, including hills, and not the pleasure of no beautiful views because it's cloudy. You can't see any clouds. So the difficulty would be definitely 7 or 8 out of 10. What do you think?
Yeah, 7.
Before our run, we ate soup because we couldn't take this to our rooms, a soup. So yeah, running with a full stomach with soup, it was interesting and it wasn't the worst, wasn't the best, but I already tasted this. This is rice, this is zucchini cooked with veggies, and these are broccolis. Tastes amazing. It's hard to film any activities that we do, but this activity, I can kind of explain it. Basically, to every person was given a card. We chose a card. Together there are 31 cards, and you have to make a story. We can't show the card to anybody, but we can explain. And basically we were making a story, and the story basically turned out to be zooming in from space, closer, closer, closer. And this basically works on our communication skills and how we can manage and explain it accurately, because English isn't our native language. But actually the coordinator, she said that we did it fast, because previous group in different Erasmus, they did an hour and 30 minutes. We did in 40 minutes or something. Yeah, it sounds a long time, but it isn't easy. Especially a lot of people can't or don't understand what's in the picture. So basically this is the story they said. It starts with black paper, and then it goes in. Then there is a postcard, and then it zooms in, and zooms in. This was a really interesting activity. Long, but interesting. But again, I forgot to mention that during this whole time, I feel like a zombie because my sleeping schedule, the missed hours, ain't working well. And here I was trying out the vegan, some sort of replacement, and it was really good with ketchup. It was great because I was like, finally vegan sources. And this is me before the cultural evening at 9:30 p.m. dead because I'm so tired because 9:30 is my bedtime. So yeah, we had the cultural evening, and this cultural evening was Latvia, Spanish, and Bulgaria. And here are some representations. What we did, what they did. This is what they did. Spanish team.
Tan feliz en tus brazos, fui tan feliz en tu cuerpo.
Šīs žagars aizšķis nav mans žagars aizšķis. Šis žagars aizšķis ir So yeah, another one who wants to try the next. Viņu rītu ripu situ, citu rītu cibu situ.
What does mean? When you are drunk, you can repeat.
Yes, it is the last check.
So it means like one morning I was fighting something, and another morning I was doing something.
Viņu rītu ripu situ, citu rītu citu situ.
I want to try. Like, urlai.
Yeah, you can have another short film.
Hi, it's currently 9:20 a.m. We're on a morning usual walk in mud again. Not gonna lie, I'm starting to feel homesick because I freaking really miss the gym, because those home workouts, the intensity, yeah, you get a sweat in, nothing jumping, but my muscles are screaming for them being used with weight, not with just pulsing or something like that. Not gonna lie, that's making me really depressed. And well, we're going to go another run today. My calves are dead, but also I decided I'm not going to film that much of the Erasmus itself, in the way that it's actually really hard to explain what we are doing because there's so much. I mean, I will film some clips, but in the way I'm going to film more what we're going to do, what we're doing in our free time. Not like the next clip is literally Erasmus.
Ayer fui al pueblo, a ver a la Mari, la Mari me enseñó, a bailar el chipi chipi. Now all again. Ayer fui a la Mari me enseñó a bailar el chipi chipi. Okay, do you remember the song? No. Ayer fui al pueblo a ver a la Mari me enseñó a bailar el chipi chipi. Okay? Okay, so let's start. Ayer fui al pueblo a ver a la Mari me enseñó a bailar el chipi chipi. Baila el chipi chipi, baila el chipi chipi, baila el chipi chipi, pero bailalo bien, okay. Ayer fui al pueblo a ver a la Mari.
Are we hoarders with food? Well, yes we are. What did you say?
So my thoughts about this run. Bulking diet and the running doesn't going hand to hand.
Yeah, this project is a bulking diet if we steal all the food. But another 12k check. It's hard till the half is definitely really hard. But then when I'm more than halfway done, I'm like, I could run more, except my calves. But yeah, I don't know, if there would be a place to run longer, I could. And also, this is the first week of my life ever in history that I've run together this week already. 44 kilometers. It's like a marathon. Monday 20-kilometer run. Yesterday, okay, Thursday, 12K run. Today another 12K run. I'm proud of myself. About running with a hood on is that my hair, it gets so tangly, like because of the hood. My hair is literally like a catastrophe. Like I wouldn't have brushed it for weeks. It feels like I'm also sort of witch with, yeah, just daily struggles of running. Post-run lunch, a protein shake, protein that I took from home, and this tofu, rice, some sort of concoction, and mushrooms.
You have to continue living your life, because people are gonna hate, and it's kind of sad, but you have to, you know, find the person that are going to be your family. Maybe not the biological one, but they're out there. There's people who are gonna love you as you are. The thing is, like, you're not doing anything but just for existing in any situation in the LGBTQ plus community, but also in racism, sexism, etc., etc. So yeah, yes, you're valid.
Well, Saturday was our free day, and there was going to be a separate video about hiking my first ever mountain. This is a little sneak peek, but that day was insane. So don't forget to subscribe, because the next video, the views you will see, the experiences, the crazy things that happened, oh my god. Also, I'm sorry about the audio constantly changing, because that happens when you film with your iPhone, with the 11 iPhone. I hate the quality of this and the sound and how it catches the sound. Sorry about that. But this video is incredible, and I hope that won't bother the sound changes that much. Well, I didn't film anything yesterday, but yesterday was bad. The day before yesterday, incredible. Yesterday, the only thing that makes it a little better is this view where I'm currently at. On my morning walk, already going backwards, back to the place we're staying. But yesterday, shit happened. Shit happened. So I didn't really explain what happened. Basically, we were going on a walk, just our daily post-lunch walk. And backwards when we were going, everywhere is muddy. And my friend, he was jumping over the mud, and he sprayed his ankle. We were 2 kilometers in the woods, in the forest, and so those 2 kilometers took an hour and a half for him. I was really sad, like really worried, because it's his 4th time spraying that exact ankle. And then when we finally, 40 minutes before the sun goes down, when we got to the road, the organizer for the Erasmus, he picked us up, and then he was like, look what happens when you go in the forest. It's a lunch break, you're not supposed to go on a hike. Like it would be, what am I supposed to do? Sleep in the bed? This was like kind of harassment. But then we got back, and he drove him to the hospital, and they basically put on gifts on him, but not the real gifts, but something a little lighter that you can travel, that you can fly on airplane. So yeah, that happened. Guys, vlog, what can you say to the vlog?
The vlog,
To the vlog.
To the vlog, YouTube vlog.
Let's go Italy. Let's go Italy.
What can you say?
Come to Polignano Mare.
Yeah, it's actually really beautiful.
Come to Casale Monferrato.
In the north,
For
near to
the wine festival.
These are the only real Italian guys you see. The only.
Follow the
What the fuck? Give me the chicken to the villa. What are you doing?
Trying to catch it.
Guarda che ti picchia la gallina.
So after our walk to the grocery store, we played, me with one guy, we played volleyball. I haven't played volleyball in ages because I used to be a volleyball player. I used to play volleyball for 5 years, kind of professionally, and that was 5 years ago. It was great to kind of remember the old days and play a little bit. These are the best clips of what we got, and also we played a little bit of football, and I was definitely starting to feel a little sad because it was almost the last day. The day before the last day, and I was really enjoying the warm weather because it was real warm, and then going back to Latvia, aka slushy slush. And here the energizer was, we basically crossed our arms and made a kind of circle, and then we needed to uncross those arms and get back into a circle, and then somehow we got 2 circles, not 1 circle, but we uncrossed ourselves, but we got. Then we were in 2 circles. It was really confusing. I don't know what happened, how that happened, why it happened. It was real confusing. We were all surprised and shook. I'm already preparing food for tomorrow's flight. This is my breakfast for today, but this is going to be what I'm going to be bringing tomorrow's breakfast. An airplane, not tomato, but the rest of it. Tofu, beans, and cucumbers. Another run check, this time solo, but you know what's extremely weird, except the fact that the first half, aka the first 6 kilometers are real tough because I'm running incline, aka on the hill, and then backwards the 6 kilometers are way easier because I'm running down the hill, and then I'm like, I could continue, but the weird thing is, when I was at minute 37, my watch gives a message, GPS connected. On minute 37, but I have only 5 kilometers left. I'm really interested about the statistics because it was real weird, like real weird. I also have to get in that running before I get back to Riga, Latvia, aka back to slushy snow. Post-run meal, aka lunch number 2, lunch part 2, because before I run, they gave us soup. I also ate a piece of bread and one of these meatballs and pickles. Not a great idea to eat all that before a run because all that food is in my stomach and that's it, but I could not eat it, I was hungry. So yeah, it's not the ideal situation because I can't really save soup for a long time. So yeah.
Profession, yeah? It's not a profession. And sometimes people, they choose what to be, they be successful or be a good profession. But now, all of you and we in the world, we have no choice. We can be successful and we can be a good person too. I know that some of you are very good in the artist. I a few years ago told to Spas that you can be a combo, you can be good in what you do and you can be a good person. You have all possibility to make your dreams come true. Do not allow anyone to say that you can't do something. You can do everything what you want and what you are dreaming about.
Also, the previous day we were making our own quotes, and here are some of them. How do you like them? I like one of them the best. At the end of the day, we all poop, right? But one of our last activities, one of my favorite activities, where basically you stick a paper at the back of yourself, basically on your back, and then everyone writes something good for yourself, for you, what they like about you. And here is half complete, my page. Some people had even 2 pages. But yeah, this day was my last day, and it didn't even end, because then at 12 p.m., 12 actually a.m., he drove us to airport, and we were trying to sleep in the airport. Not a great experience, because on the floor, brick floor, I was trying to sleep with my jacket. It was loud. I was extremely exhausted, and I slept, 5 hours maybe maximum. I don't think so. I literally was walking and trying to find a place to refill my water bottle. I found one. They said only hot water, whatever. He refills it, and then he's like, 5 euros. And then he's like, gotcha. I almost had a heart attack. Yeah, and then I was walking further and I saw Costa Coffee, so I'm going to refill my second bottle with different water that hopefully won't be hot water, because I went to Burger King and they were like only sparkling water, so I'm going to change the water from the toilet water to the hopefully good tasting Costa Coffee water. Fingers crossed. I was able to fill it in the Costa Coffee, again hot water, but he put ice. I asked for ice, and for free, not full bottle though. That was like, why can't you fill the whole bottle? Because he said the cold water that I already drank from toilet is bad. So I hope I won't get sick from that. So our first flight was delayed because in Brussels the weather conditions weren't great. So our first flight to Brussels from Bucharest was delayed, and again I did book the extra large seat for your legs to stretch, and here I was eating my packed up dinner, but breakfast. We had a layover for 2 hours. The airport in Brussels, it was packed, fully packed, and the view, I don't know what's with me, but to get to Brussels, my ears no pain, and then flying, aka landing in Riga, my ears pain, shut down basically. You heard what I said about the weather conditions not being great, and you know what happened? Our plane that landed in Latvia, it already was landing really slow, and I was like, how long is the landing asphalt? But you know what happened? In the next plane, it landed off the landing place because of ice, and then the future planes after that plane, they all were sent to Tallinn or somewhere in Lithuania or Estonia. So we got actually lucky about that, because the weather conditions were bad because of icy landing place and also storm coming. But before I click off this video, here I actually want to say the most meaningful part about this video, about this experience. It just wasn't just life-changing. Still can't believe that so much happened in 9 days. I met so many nice people, and all the people from also Latvia's team, they all were amazing. I already missed so many people, not from just Latvia's team, but from the other teams, because there were 7 countries. Latvia, Italy, Spain, Bulgaria, Czech Republic, North Macedonia. Who am I missing? I'm missing somebody because there were 7 countries. So basically a lot of people, 35 in total. But what I want to say is that these experiences, if there would be a gym, I wouldn't even want to leave that bubble, because you don't have responsibilities that much. You have been taken care of. You're surrounded by amazing people, by nature that's beautiful. But also, if you ever go to Romania, go further away from people, to nature, no cities. Even though I haven't been in Bucharest really, but the train station, awful. Nature, gorgeous, but be careful because there are a lot of bears and a lot of bear signs. I just want to say thank you for this project. Thank you. I've been lately doing something like, I don't plan that much ahead because life happens. There's no need to plan. I just go with the flow. I try to go with the flow. I try to live. It's not always easy to live in the moment. That's for me is really hard. But if you watch this video carefully, I put some quotes in it, basically when people are talking. And climbing my first ever mountain, being also active, getting out of my comfort zone, and also like realizing that there's a big life out there. There's so many opportunities, so many things you can do if you act, if you sign up, if you research. Sign up for these projects that are life-changing, projects that are free, yes. These These projects, they're paid from European government basically. All the flights, all the travel expenses are paid. They pay you that back. If you want to do something extra, buy something extra, except of travel budget, yes, then you're spending your money. But you and the accommodation is for free. The food is for free when you live there. Please, people, use the opportunities that life has given to you. Search up. These days you can find anything. Volunteering, woofing, workaways, this Erasmus Plus youth exchange, and live your life. I've been talking for 5 minutes. I really hope you enjoyed this video because the trip was insane. The next vlog will be the climbing the mountain, and see you in the next one. Thank you for the memories.
Sorry.